Hello ladies, gentlemen and fellow breakfast clubbers. Well, it would seem that one of my recent reviews has hit a nerve, apparently for being too honest. Just a couple of hours after the initial release, I received a notification from YouTube regarding a privacy complaint. I acted on this as soon as possible the following day to address the issue. After reviewing the section in question, I found nothing that warranted a breach of privacy where it had been alleged, and so I felt there was nothing to act on. Later on, after reading a message request sent to me via our Facebook group, the content of which I won't share here, it became very apparent that this wasn't about privacy at all. It was more a case of them being unhappy with how the review scored and believed I was putting the business down. Those of you who've already seen the original video will know that I gave a full and honest review, as I do in all my videos. While the breakfast didn't score well, I'm confident others will agree that I remain completely respectful of the establishment and its staff throughout. At no point did I put the business down or demean anyone connected with it in any way. Now I completely understand that no business wants to receive a poor review, and let me be clear, going in, it was never my intention to give this cafe a bad one. In fact, I even stated in the original voiceover that I'd love to give this local cafe a glowing review, and I was genuinely disappointed that the food just wasn't up to scratch. That's my honest opinion. It wasn't, and I'm fully within my rights, like everyone else, to express that. The cafe may disagree, but the video doesn't lie, and that's the real reason why they wanted it taken down. I had hoped, on seeing the review, rather than blaming me for the outcome, they might look inward and use it as an opportunity to improve their breakfast offering. And who knows, maybe one day I could return to see the improvement for myself. That may happen, but I won't be holding my breath for an invitation back. And so, following a third attempt at the same privacy complaint, the video was eventually removed by YouTube. Since the original video was taken down, I've gone back into the editing room and removed any content that could possibly be construed as a privacy breach, just to be absolutely safe. And here it is, re-uploaded for your viewing. Anyway, that's enough from me. Enjoy the video and let me know your thoughts. Good morning, breakfast clubbers. And today we're coming to you from Baildon and we're checking out this place just behind us. It's Mimos Italian Cafe. This is our first viewer suggestion review. Thanks to Ken Holloway 4174 for your suggestion. This one's all on you. Let's go check it out. That's right, I'm here in Baildon today at Mimos Café for our very first viewer-suggested review. Before we get started on the particulars, I'd just like to mention how extremely welcome I was made to feel on this visit. Who runs the place and is also our chef this morning was absolutely fantastic and genuinely excited about the opportunity of having his breakfast appear on a YouTube review. I'd like to take this opportunity just to thank him again for his great hospitality. I also need to mention, for full disclosure, while this was not a paid review, no matter how hard I tried, he would not let me pay for the breakfast. I even tried to get him to accept at least half towards it, but he was steadfast in his insistence, and after a bit of to-in and fro-in, I eventually had to back down and offer my thanks and appreciation. That being the case though, this is still, as you'd expect, an honest and unbiased review. So moving on then, we've got two full English options here, one priced at £10, and for that you're getting 2 bacon, 2 sausage, 2 eggs, beans, tomatoes, mushrooms, a hash brown, toast, and either tea or coffee. Option 2 is Mimmo's The Full Monty, which includes all of the above, plus spam, fried bread, and black pudding. And you're getting all that extra for just £2 more. Excellent, that was quick. There we go. Enjoy. Perfect, thank you. So when our plate arrives, it's just fitting then that as we're in an Italian cafe, our breakfast arrives on a large pizza plate. And I'm liking it. We're certainly not cramped for space. I'm also appreciating that the juice of the tomatoes has been neatly blended and encompassed by the beans. That's an excellent way to keep the juice at bay. The rest of the plate's not looking too bad either. So the score for the presentation then, 6 out of 10. Kicking off rating the individual items then, we'll start with the tomatoes. And while there's not much substance to them, with more juice than actual tomato, there is plenty of taste. Being blended with the bean juice has helped tone down that wateriness too. Score, 3 out of 10. On to the beans now. The beans are plentiful, but they're also a little mushy, likely from being slightly overcooked. There's also not a lot of sweetness, and they lack that rich flavour I usually expect. They're good enough nonetheless. Score, 4 out of 10. Now onto the mushrooms, and they really take centre stage on our plate today. It's a good portion. The heat is retained well, and they're being chopped and fried with a nice crisp. All the excess water is gone, and a dash of pepper brings out the best in them. Score, 6 out of 10. Now let's look at that toast. We've got 2 slices of thin white, nothing fancy here, just your standard sliced loaf. It's lightly toasted and absolutely loaded with what I think is margarine rather than butter. It's a little cold by now, but that's more on me for not getting into it straight away. Still, it soaks up those juices nicely. Score 5 out of 10. Over to the eggs. We've got 2 fried eggs here. They're cooked well, no slimy whites in sight. They've been flipped on the grill before serving, giving a great looking cook over the yolks. Cutting into them, they're still soft and runny, just begging for some toast and hash brown dipping. Score 7 out of 10. Now onto the hash brown. Usually we're used to seeing a couple on the plate, but we only get a single hash brown here. Unfortunately, this one's a bit of a letdown. Soggy, with very little crisp on the outside, and the interior isn't much better either. Pretty much just tasteless mush. Sad to say the score for this, 1 out of 10. Next up is the fried bread. We've got just a half slice of fried bread. It's the crust end of a white loaf, traditionally fried to a golden finish. It's got an excellent crunch and a great flavour. Having the spam and black pudding sat on top has helped it keep warm too. Just a bit of a shame it's only a half slice. Score, still a respectable 7 out of 10. Now over to that spam. Our spam here is perfectly tasty with all the flavouring you'd expect, but for me, the portion's looking a little skimpy. Essentially, it's just a slice and a half, and they're wafer thin. Very little substance here, really. Still, scores well for a good flavour. 5 out of 10. Looking at the sausages now, we've got 2 on the plate. They're not the best looking. The outer skin looks quite dry, but the inside tells a different story. They're thick and moist. They're your average catering sausages though, and unfortunately lacking in any real flavour. Score 4 out of 10. Next is the bacon. We've got 2 rashers with a good salty flavour. The tops of the medallions are a little dry and tough to cut through, but the fatty edges have a great crisp in places, and that's where the best flavour and moisture comes from. Score 6 out of 10. Finally, the black pudding. It's a single slice, about the same thickness as the spam we saw earlier. At first glance it looks decent, cutting in. There's very little interior moisture, which is where most of the flavour should be. I was expecting better. Another one I'm sorry to say doesn't score well. It's 1 out of 10. On to value for money then. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I didn't pay for this breakfast, so I initially struggled with how to score on this part, since I usually rate based on how it made me feel, personally parting with the cash. So with that not being the case here, I've tried to approach it from another angle, moreover comparing it to what I've experienced in other reviews at similar cafes nearby. And at £12 for the full Monty breakfast, it feels a little up and over the average price trend for breakfasts of similar quantity and quality. If you've seen some of my other recent reviews, you'll know we've had some far superior plates for much less cost. So if I was rated on the fact that breakfast for me was free today, you'd be getting a 10 out of 10 here all day long. Unfortunately, today's score is a rather low 3 out of 10. Tallying all those scores up then, our total today comes out at 58 out of a possible 130. Putting that into a percentage then, for today's final Breakfast Club score, Mimos Café lands at 44.6%, which gives them a just below average rating on our scorecard. Looking at the leaderboard then, and unfortunately we're not affecting the leaderboard at all today with that score. On a personal level, I really wanted this one to score much better, not only because it was our first viewer recommendation, but also because the cafe, and in particular, was so enthusiastic and extremely accommodating. I really did enjoy the experience here today. But at the end of the day, I do have to give an honest review. So if you enjoyed this review, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more honest breakfast breakdowns. And why not join the conversation on our Facebook group and let me know where to head to next. Until next time, keep your eggs runny, your toast buttered, and your beans in their ramekins. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. So that was our review here today at Mimmo's Café here in Baildon. Hope you enjoyed that one. I certainly did. It makes a change coming back to one of the greasy spoons, the local cafes. After the last few weeks trying out the posh gourmet cafes with the really posh expensive ingredients, it's nice to come back to one of these places and experience a proper full English breakfast. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.